Knowles proves you can't keep an old sea dog down as he hits the waves on a jet ski with former partner Jessica Rose Moore and their 3-year-old son. The DIY host, 55, was all smiles as he put on a united display with estranged wife Jessica for their swashbuckling holiday in sunny Barbados. Knowles has been snapped enjoying a jet ski ride with son Ed and estranged wife Jess Rose Moore. Jessica, Nick's second wife and a cervical cancer survivor, decided to split from him in January 2016 after just under 4 years of marriage. While riding the Barbadian waves, the 30-year-old wore her fair hair and cute plaited pigtails and displayed her incredible figure in a tie-up black swimming costume with an ultra-low back. Meanwhile, lost man and newfound pop star Nick, who has been linked to numerous women this year, including Gemma Oden and Pascal Kramer, kept the son off in a t-shirt and shorts. The pair, who caused controversy with their 25-year age gap when they got together in 2009, looked harmonious after deciding to act as co-parents for Edie's sake. Nick made sure Ed was secure in the driving seat while they all wore life vests. Both she and Nick wore sunglasses for the outing and made sure Edwin, who turns 4 next August, had his on too, as well as a life jacket. Later the mom and dad played with their tot on the shoreline, with presenter Nick lifting him up in his arms and play-splashing his fellow swimmers. Ed is one of Nick's 4 children, the others being Tuesday, 25, Charlie, 24, from his first marriage to Susie Perry, and thei, 20, from a fling with Paula Beckett. His marriage to Jessica looked hopeful when he lent her support in her cancer battle in mid-2016, but they made their split permanent by December. The family got a hand from a local as they began their trip that has led to what Nick has agreed could be a midlife crisis that's seen him the center of attention with lots of famous loss. In October, he was pictured getting a kiss from Love Island star Georgia Harrison and was then seen chatting to a mystery woman as he attended an awards show. And Nick recently admitted that he is lucky to get so much female attention and confessed his relationships do tend to be disappointingly short. Grinning, Nick wore large sunglasses. He told the Mirror, "Music, rugby, motorbikes were my first big passions. And women. I've had some of my guitars longer than I have had relationships, sadly." Nick splashes his son and wife the TV star mucks about with his little one. This year he dated Emmerdale star Gemma Oden, 33, before moving on to thei beauty Pascal Kramer, 30, but denied being in a relationship with either of them. Nick has also enjoyed dates with actress Olivia Hallinan, 32, fantasy author Julia Suzuki, 42, and martial arts instructor Della O'Sullivan, 33. The family head out of the sea. On top of that, Nick has admitted that the choice to release his debut album this year was driven by his desire to pull. He explained, "I like attractive women, strangely enough. I am very lucky that a lot of my very good friends are attractive women." Jessica looked sensational in her monochrome swimwear. "I'm not dating anyone at the moment. Part of the reason you end up playing the guitar is because it makes you slightly more attractive to women. Of course it was one of the motivations," he added. "I've learnt certain S at various stages of my life to impress various people, and there are specific S or artists you can play when you find out what a girl likes." Nick has a Simba and Mufasa moment. Louise Redknapp spotted with Kevin Clifton after affair claims. Strictly's Giovanni and Jess Wright have been secretly dating for a month. Peter Kay's best pal speaks out after comedian cancels 2018 tour. EastEnders Cat Moon to make shock return to Albert Square. I'm a celebrity star. Ian Lew admits he faked reactions in the jungle. Liam Gallagher reveals he and Noel have buried the hatchet after 8 years. Jess highlighted her stunning frame in her black swimsuit. The beauty had opted for a tie-up suit to chime in with her hairstyle recently. Nick spoke to Fabulous about what it's like to raise kids when you're famous and how it affects them, saying it can be a nightmare. "Any child with a dad on television wishes he was a milkman or something normal, anything but a TV presenter," he said. "It's a nightmare for my kids, because it singles them out. You can never be sure if people are being friends with you for you, or because you have a famous dad." Nick with Jess when they were together in 2014, but he did insist that he spends plenty of quality time with his offspring and tries to get them into vegan cooking. He added, "I cook with all my kids, including my 3-year-old Ed. My sons are popular with their mates because there aren't many guys in their 20s who can cook well. All my kids are real carnivores, so they get annoyed at me for cooking them veggie meals." They'll moan and say this is the food my food eats. Nick Knowles reveals never-before-seen Joni Mitchell track on GMB. Got a story? Email digishowbiz@thesun.co.uk or call us direct on 0207 782 4220. We pay for videos too. Click here to upload yours.